Women are emotional, men are sexual. Basically what I broke it down to before, but that's a little... Okay.
That's so stupid.
And start.
Welcome back to Whine. Oh my god!
Do you need water?
What the fuck?
You got a frog in your throat?
Yeah, that was weird.
As you can tell, I want to open. I was gonna say, as you can tell, I want to open it up this time.
Okay.
Ow. 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 No, girls, no. Get it.
Is that like on the table or something?
Get a POV shot. Okay.
Welcome to Wine Wednesday. This is a video podcast where two 20-somethings drink wine, wind down, and whine about shit. I'm Sam.
And I am Samantha.
Oh, we're mixing it up today.
We're
wild.
Wild and crazy.
Oh my
Instead
God.
of like two wild and crazy guys, we're two wild and crazy girls.
Let's open this, please.
Yeah.
It'll be your problem now.
Yeah.
No. Yes, we put ice in our glasses because this wasn't in the fridge, and we don't care that you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, my mom puts ice in her wine all the time.
What are you trying to do? Push the arms down.
Oh. I've never used one of these before, I guess. You always do it!
You have to back and forth. Don't twist it. Don't twist it.
Oh.
It's a corkscrew. It'll come out.
Oh, yeah.
Don't twist it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I usually do it. Give it to me.
I was almost there!
Oh my God.
That was so funny. The rise up there. His hands are like...
You want to pour it?
Yes. And I want to read the label, too.
Okay,
Not
that's
now.
not till later.
That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Starters. Okay. Alrighty.
Cheers.
God. Tastes like a grape juice.
Not my fave.
No.
I'm also not a Chardonnay girl, so. But hey, it's wine. Wine is wine. Our first topic is we're shitting on men that have podcasts that are, but not all men, obviously.
Not all men.
Ooh, that's a rough thing to
Yeah.
say. Not like that either.
Yeah.
The alpha male podcast that like
The
are
red
obviously
pilled,
are not alpha males.
misogynistic.
They're quite literally the opposite of an alpha male, I feel like.
But that's what they see themselves as. They see
Ooh.
themselves as the profile of like a top tier man, a man that all women want. And honestly, they needed to get like they just see us as They see men and women like categorized as like this is how men are, this is how women are. They don't think about literally like any other type of person.
I swear that these men have never had a real conversation with
any
any woman ever.
Just or any person.
Any person. But like definitely not a woman. Like I'm convinced that they're virgins. I swear to God.
Yeah.
How did you talk to
what?
a living, breathing human woman and convince her to have sex with you or to talk to you or to like be around you at all?
Maybe they're just like going around spreading this like alpha image of themselves, saying like this is who I am, like I get all these women and stuff, trying to like become a chick magnet, but like it's frankly doing the opposite.
Yeah.
And it's just giving incel.
100%. They're getting no bitches.
And the only women that they probably are getting are the ones that, no, I just can't see it.
No, which one? I've never met a woman that would be like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing the video of the guy we were talking about, the one, I forgot what his name is. The one that was in that podcast.
Yeah, I don't know his name either.
That's how relevant he is. But when he's talking about, I forget, I don't know, it might have been the Instagram one, but he's sitting in a chair and you get like a full frontal of like him sitting like with the headphones and the mic, and he's sitting like with his like out and not even like, you know, ballet in first position like that, and his shoes are way too big for him. Like, he looks like a fucking clown.
Because he's probably trying to look like he has a size up.
You know what they say about big shoes? Big feet. Yeah, but it's so embarrassing looking. What?
I don't know. Because I was going to say big hands. But yours is funnier.
Oh, and the whole Instagram thing, the girl shouldn't have an Instagram if they're in a relationship, that's cheating.
How?
And I'm like, how?
How? Why?
Bro, how?
I'm just confused.
Like posting, like, bikini pics or something.
I think they're, like, thinking, like, oh, these girls are thirst trapping, and, like, they're just trying to get all these men's attention.
You look through a girl's bikini pic on Instagram, 95 to 100% of the comments are her friends. Being like, bitch, you look so hot, bitch. Like, hottie, love you, damn. Like, and they're all women! They're all women!
If anything, it's the men that see those posts that they're not commenting, they're DMing, and those DMs are going to the requested,
and the denied,
never opened. This was sent like 250 weeks ago. Like,
right? Oh my god, it's so, and like, for the most part, if you get a DM off a picture of yourself on Instagram, they're creepy. Mm. They're not even nice. They're creepy.
Yeah.
So, like, how is that? Like, there is no correlation to posting on Instagram and
I didn't ask for that.
And also, like...
And they're approaching you. If it's, like, you're cheating, first of all, you didn't go up and, like, say, hi, sir, could you please send me a creepy DM?
And it's giving, like, ownership vibes. Like, I'm posting this picture because I want to post it, and I think I look good, and I'm going to post it.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend or whoever you're dating says, you can't post that. It's like, it's kind of giving the vibe of like, you can't post your body, it's mine. Like, you're not allowed to share it.
Like,
and I'm just like, creepy. Bad vibes. Right, like, what are we gonna, people start fainting because we're showing our fucking ankles again? Like, I don't understand.
Back to the 1890s.
Yeah. Gilded Age is coming back.
Those ankles are real hot.
It's just so odd. Like, it's also
my
none of your business what any woman does with her body.
Well, back to, like, the ownership thing or whatever, there's, so I do watch male podcast people or whatever.
Yeah.
But they talk about, like, they kind of just trash the alpha podcasters or whatever.
I mean, like, I watch Zane and Heath's podcast, but they don't talk about women.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Women are not a topic of conversation for a podcast, especially if you're critiquing them.
Yeah.
And I don't mean women are not podcast topics in general, but, like, the actual topic of a woman being a woman and living her life is not a topic to talk about. Like, how she should live her life
and, like, disapproving of it. Like, just don't speak of that. I'm not doing that about men. Well, we are doing it now. But, like, we're calling out shitty people. I'm not calling out just, like, an entire... If that's how you're going to live your life, fine, but just know that your morals are in the wrong spot. But...
No. I say perish and die. Don't live your life. End it.
But there's a difference, because they're categorizing all women in this one, how all women are like this, whereas, like, we're talking about a specific breed of person.
Yeah.
or personality or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, well, I watch H3H3.
Yeah, I tune in sometimes, but
yeah.
there's so many and they're so long. I can't tune in all the time.
I know. They're like 3 hours long. I'm like, Brian, you should catch up, but he's like, he can't.
It's if you miss like 3, you're out of fucking luck. And that's what happened to me when I went away. Because I was watching a lot of them during Frenemies. So I was like watching like all of like Frenemies, H3, the Dark or whatever.
Because if you missed an H3 or After Dark, then you were like lost.
And then I went on vacation or something. It might have been Australia. I don't remember.
I thought you were gonna say no. It wasn't Australia. North Carolina, if anything, because Frenemies happened.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe it was North Carolina. But I missed like a whole week of episodes, and it was when Frenemies broke down, so there was episode after episode after episode after episode.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. You were in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Because it was in the summer.
So I like missed about a week and a half of the breakdown of Frenemies.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't catch up. Like, I have no time.
No, yeah.
So I kind of gave up, and when the Brittany Broski one was on, I watched that one.
Yeah,
like, if there are ones that catch my eye,
yeah,
I'll watch them. But I can't be a regular. I have other podcasts that I listen to that I can't fit in like 8 hours a week.
My other podcasts are like when I'm like driving or like doing things where I can't look at the screen.
Okay.
They're more of like my like
my Zane and Heath
folding
one
laundry
kind
of thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, so like Ethan talks a lot about like just these men.
Yeah.
And whatever. And one in particular, Fresh and Fit. I don't know who's who and what's what, but one of them, like, just in every conversation, basically, like, I've never seen their podcast, but in every clip they ever talk, like, they review on the podcast I'm watching, the one guy's basically always categorizing women as emotional, men as sexual, men, like, having, like, ownership, like, the same thing, like this primal,
like, creepy.
Men can go out and have, like, women are emotional, so, like, when they have sex, it's, like, it's an emotional connection,
it
like,
can't just be
they're
for
attaching
fun.
feelings, like, women can't go and have sex with other men because that's cheating and blah, blah, blah. But men can go and have sex with other women while they're in a relationship because it's not an emotional connection. And it's like, what? No? What? Okay, so then...
Is he a sociopath? Does he not have emotions?
Wait a second, So then let's, like, rewind back to the Instagram thing. So... if you're saying that having an emotional connection with someone is cheating, then the Instagram thing is not cheating because there's no emotional connection to the creepy guy who's in my DMs.
Yeah.
You know? Also, hello guys, if you're all gonna be ranting about how women should live their lives and stuff, let's all try and get on the same page. Like, follow your Bible. Where's the Book of Mormon?
Where is that?
Or not
like,
Mormon, but,
it's like they make it up on the fly.
Book of Alpha.
Whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like to
whatever helps their insecurity.
Right. It's crazy. Who's that guy?
Helps
do you remember
explain.
the guy? He wears like a bolo tie. Oh my god, he's so ugly. And he was the one that was like, have you ever met a girl that has a hobby? I've never met a girl that had a hobby or whatever.
Like, excuse?
And I'm like, that means you haven't met a girl. I'm like, so you've never had a conversation with a female?
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I literally can't think of a person who wouldn't, like...
have a hobby.
Like, even if a girl, like, doing makeup is a hobby.
They don't, I doubt they consider that having a hobby. But, like...
they just see it as a waste of money.
Even more masculine hobbies, women have those too. Like, women...
no, but I'm saying, like, if they just...
sports. And,
if they see women as, like, only doing feminine things...
right.
Then, but yeah, of course there's athletic women. How do they categorize those people? They just don't? Do they not exist in their eyes? They have horse blinders?
I literally don't. I try so hard when I have an opposing view to someone to put myself in their shoes and, like, try and understand where they're coming from.
But I just can't.
And here, I literally physically cannot put myself in their shoes. I don't understand.
I feel like I'm usually pretty good at playing devil's advocate, but, like, here, it's just, I can't see eye to eye. I just don't understand the logic.
I don't think that viewpoint is even a valid viewpoint, so I can't, like...
and even if, like, you could say, like, oh, like, these are, like, the morals or whatever that people had back in, like, the 1950s or whatever. But, like, even then it was not
they
right.
They weren't even around then, too.
But, like, I'm just saying, like, you can compare that to a more misogynistic way of life back when.
Right.
And obviously now it's, like,
but also,
things have changed. But, like, back then it still wasn't
hate
right.
that argument, though, because that's the same kind of argument, like, when I was working at the nursing home, and, like, they would make either racist or homophobic or sexist comments, and they were like, well, it was a different time. Were they not alive the past 30 years when everything was changing?
But also, like, yeah, you have to
Did she just teleport from the 50s to 2020 and just, like, not know that all of this shit happened and changed?
Like, you have to take it upon yourself to learn and change as a person. Like, it's okay, like, even from when we were kids, like, in middle school and stuff, like, it was, like, people...
Times changed, you changed with it.
But, like, I'm just saying, like, boys and stuff or whatever would say, like, the R word and stuff to each other. And, like, now you know,
to say that.
don't say that.
Exactly.
And if you still do, it's like, now you're just a dick.
Yeah. Like, you know it's not okay to say it.
Yeah.
It's that same argument, like,
it's like
learning
and growing. Yeah.
No, they're just insecure, little, small dick energy assholes that, like, have never spoken to a woman and are mad about it.
Even some of them are like, oh, like, I have all these, like, women and, like,
Where?
I have all these cars, I got nice clothes, I make good money, I'm a hustler, I'm always doing shit, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god, the one that I was talking about that sat weird or whatever, and the one that's in the Instagram guy, he is the one that's in the H3 podcast.
Is the trafficker?
Yeah,
but trafficker?
I'm talking about, he said that cooking is a waste of time.
Yeah, it's that guy. he got, him and his brother, also, first of all, he's like, there was, like, a whole thing that they went over on the H3 podcast that, whatever, we're talking about it, but, he was like, oh, you're a pussy if you don't, like, drink sparkling water.
Yeah! Like, you can't handle the bubbles!
But also, I'm like, hold up, like, my thought process was like, hold up, like, when
bubbly water seems more feminine.
It seems so feminine, first of all, like, if you're gonna go there, like, if we're gonna, like, look inside this lens, like, my thought would be, like, if you're, like, this alpha male, you gotta be like, oh, like, you
can't just drink fucking water, you gotta add bubbles to it, you fucking bitch.
You're, like, too much of, like, I'm gonna use pussy because I said it. Like, you're too much of a pussy to not drink, like, unfiltered water, you can't handle the, like, germs and the hood and the whatever, Like, I feel like that would be the alpha perspective. So, like, what's his... Exactly, come on. Get all your perspectives in the same line if you're gonna have
He's
them.
all over the place, and he makes no sense, and he's a fucking moron.
And also, like, he was, like... His home in, like, Romania was, like, raided because, like...
Is he from Romania?
No, he's from England. Originally, I think.
You don't hear... for England.
You only hear the accent when he says water.
Oh,
or whatever. It's like water. But, or English or, no, I'm like 99% sure it's England. I don't really know. I can't remember. It's like that or Australia, but I don't think it's Australia. Anywho, his house got raided by the Romanian police because, like, the U.S. authorities, like, contacted them to say that they were, like, basically holding, like, this U.S. girl hostage who was, like, 18 or 19 or whatever, like, using her as, like, a cam girl to make money and stuff. And, like, this happened. This is news and stuff. And, like, the following podcast or whatever that they had, him and his brother, they were just talking about how H3 was, like, saying that they don't get any women. And Ethan was like, first of all, that was, like, the smallest part. And, like, that's all you can focus on is that. Like, they didn't even, like, address anything else that Ethan said, because then they would have to go into how they were rated and stuff. And all this other shit. But, like, he's something else, too.
He's on another fucking level.
It's like, his name's Cobra?
That's not his real name.
No, I know, but, like, he goes by Cobra or something. Or, like, I think it's something like that. It starts with a C.
Probably something so dumb, like his real name.
Yeah. But, yeah, so those men are a thing, and it's so hysterical how... Why is there an uproar of them? Well, I mean, honestly, it's just because misogyny's, like, trying to, like, win this, like... I'm not even gonna say arm wrestle. This is the match. Because, like, come on, just, like, don't. It's pathetic. It's over. Like...
It's so pathetic.
They're trying to, like, make an uproar of some type when it's like, please, just go back in your corner if this is how you're gonna act, because
all this money and all this fame and all this hustling,
it's not impressing me.
Can't buy him shoes that fit and can't get him a full head of hair, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
But also, it's not... If you're banking on money and cars to get you a woman...
You're not gonna get women that are
quality.
good women.
But then again, why would they get quality women? They don't deserve quality women because they're not quality men. So,
I think every woman on planet Earth is better than them, and none of...
If you're a woman who's, like,
women.
with these men, it's just purely so you can, like, use and abuse his money or something. Like, honestly.
It's gotta be.
It has to be. That's the only explanation I can think of. And you probably, like,
put up with all that
deny
bullshit.
him sex all the time. Because, like,
but
what? Like,
on the dark side, would that matter? If you're denying him, like, will he care?
Maybe he just continuously is hoping that you're gonna have sex with him because you...
No, I mean, like, would he just, like, do it anyway?
Oh, okay, yeah. Like...
Because if he's in sex trafficking...
This is too dark of a topic for me to
go
into right now.
Anyway, these men don't deserve any more of our fucking time or breath or mind space or anything. So let's talk about the wine and get into a lighter topic.
This wine is a Chardonnay. It is from the company Recanati?
Yeah, sure.
It's from the company Recanati. I like their label. It has, like, grapes. Anyways, it is from Upper Galilee, Israel. I hope I said that right. Sorry, Israelis, if I said that wrong. Upper Galilee, Israel, and it is a 2014. Should I read the founded stuff, or let's see.
Sure.
Alright, founded in 2000, Recanati Winery has quickly become a standard for excellence in Israeli winemaking and is internationally recognized as a producer of world-class wines that showcase Israel's unique Mediterranean terroir. Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Yeah, Terroir. Terroir. Grapes for this full-bodied Chardonnay, handpicked from a choice single vineyard, are vinified, and then aged in French oak sur live for 9 months, just like a baby in the womb. The wine exudes delicate aromas that evolve on the palate into tropical fruit, concluding in a finish that recalls caramel and almonds. All right, now let me taste. Now let me think about the notes.
Caramel. Honestly, the almond, from smelling it, like, I kind of get.
I can smell the caramel too, kind of. Like, it's like a little bit of like a.
It's definitely not as fruity as the most of the other wines.
It gives me silk, milk, you know, like almond silk.
Oh.
Like, I could pick up a note that smells similar to like almonds and.
Like almost. Like. A creamy quality, but that's not really what I want to say, but...
No, but, like, when I smell it, like...
A richer...
The vanilla... Yeah. Well, it's a full-bodied wine, so...
Yeah.
The, like, vanilla...
That's probably why I don't love it as much, because I prefer fruity wines.
Yeah.
Like, I like when it has fruitier notes.
I mean, it does taste like a grape. Like, the initial taste for me is grape. The smell for me is totally... the caramel almond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I taste the caramel almond.
Well, most of your, like, that's what, like, half your taste is smell.
Yeah. Yeah, it says the wine exudes delicate aromas that evolve on the palate into tropical fruit, concluding in finish that recalls caramel and almonds.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It contains sulfates. In case
All
you
right.
wanted to know.
Well, we'll rate it at the end. But our next topic kind of goes hand in hand with the rating, but it's definitely a lighter side to the topic.
Yeah.
I get really pissed off when you're just casually talking with someone, usually a guy, not always, but in my experience, it usually has been with a guy, and you just ask for their sign because it's something interesting to talk about, and I don't know, I'm not like a really into Zodiac stuff.
We're not astrology whores, but it's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And when they go, and they don't answer you, and they go, I don't really believe in any of that. Well, fucking good, I didn't ask.
I didn't ask if you believed, I asked what your sign is, sir.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm
just asking, when's your birthday?
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, do you know anything about it's a point of conversation.
I had, what's it called? Path on my phone? Or Paths?
I don't know.
I've had a couple different, or Circle was one of them, I think. Shoot.
Oh, like horoscope?
Yeah, like horoscope, Zodiac,
Birth chart
apps on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. I've had those on my phone. I used to get, like, the alerts and stuff or whatever, like your daily little, like, horoscope or whatever. And then also sometimes I'm like, okay, well, this is fucking stupid. Like, some of them I was just like,
I don't think they have any, like, I feel like they have a little merit, like, here and there. Like, I feel like I do exude certain
there's
traits
generalizations,
of,
too, but, like...
But you could take any, like, it's for fun. Like, it's literally for fun. Like, fuck off. I'm sorry.
Although, well, now I'm going to go double check on that one. But the one app, Path, when I was first reading it, I was like, oh my god, it's reading me.
Yeah.
Like, it really read me.
Like, fucking just tell me and
to
like,
be
let's
upset,
talk about it for a second.
Like, knock it down first thing. Yeah, my, like, ex was like, oh, I don't believe in any of that shit, and blah, 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 and whatever, which I thought was strange for, like, the type of, like, person that he was. I was like, you can't get into this. And then, like, Brian even so, like, I mean, he's not gonna, like, knock it, but it's not like he's, like, into astrology
and, like,
stuff.
I'm not really into astrology. But I feel like it's pretty interesting to talk about. And when you see it come up on your For You page, where on TikTok, and it's like, the Zodiac sign as houses. And I'm like, oh, what am I? I want to see what house I am.
Yeah, I love Instagram accounts like that. Or, like, as Powerpuffs, or, like, what, like, cartoon characters are, like, Tauruses.
It's just fucking fun. Like, oh my god.
I really I was, at one point, like, really annoyed at, like, okay, it's the pattern, not path. The pattern. And then co-star.
Yeah. Alright, I never had any of those, but take the stick out of your ass. Like, let's just have some fun and find out what fucking house you are. Like,
I want to know what your sun, moon, and ascending are, and that's it. My ascending and moon are both Libra, and then my birthday...
My moon is Libra.
This is why. See? It's fun!
And then Capricorn is
because, like...
Rising,
moon is what you really are, and then sun is, like, how people see you.
Okay.
So, like, that's why, like...
I think my rising is Capricorn. Yeah.
I don't know, like... Oh, and I've never, like, truly believed... What? Okay, I'll get into, like, what irks me about astrology in a hot sec. But I used to have a ring, because my point was that I had a ring that was, like, a little sun, like, a little circle, and then the crescent moon around it had, like, my... moon
Your
sign.
3, yeah, okay.
So it was Taurus and moon, but I was like, oh, I have all my, like, big 3 on it.
Yeah.
But then I lost all those rings. Very sad.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's just fun. Like, yeah, I'm an Aries, woohoo, like, I love it. But, like, I don't make life decisions based off of my zodiac sign or horoscope or whatever.
No.
It's just one of those things that's interesting and fun to, like, think about, and...
It kind of, like, makes me think about, oh my god, yeah, that's so funny. I do have a lot of, like, Virgo friends or, like, whatever. Or, like, like, I've always gotten along with these kinds of people.
Right.
Kind of thing.
And obviously not everybody born in the month of, like, the end of March and beginning of April has the same fucking personality.
No,
like,
not at all. It's also, based on environment.
Yeah.
That you grow up in.
It's just fun to think, it's fun to think about.
The small qualities of things, and then how does your environment shape those qualities?
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, I really hate how you're saying, like, you don't make life decisions off of that. I really hate the people who are like, oh, that sign, I can't deal with them.
Right.
Like, I don't know, it's just like, okay, but, like, before you knew they were that sign, right?
Yeah.
Did you like them as a person?
Right.
Or before you even meet someone, you're just writing them off because they're a Scorpio or whatever. I know so many Virgos are like, ew, Scorpios. And, like, I'm sorry. My dad and my best friend are both Scorpios. They have the same birthday. So I'm just like, I get along fine with them or whatever. And sometimes I feel like certain characteristics that certain signs really hold close to them. I'm like, oh, I don't see that in you at all, but okay.
Right. But, like, Julia, Emily, Sneddon, and
Both
my dad are all Virgos.
Yeah.
And they're nothing alike.
I mean, Julia and Emily have the same exact birthday.
Yeah. And they're not the same person at all.
Yeah, not at all.
So, like, obviously, it doesn't shape your entire personality.
Yeah. Or, like, my friend Emily and I have the same exact birthday. And
you're not exactly the same.
No. Like, we actually have, like, a lot of, like, we get along and stuff or whatever.
Right.
But, like, we're not the same person to a T at all.
I get it's fucking the stars and it's just fun to talk about, but, like, fuck you. Like, okay, crypto's not fucking real. Show me crypto. Show it to me.
Yeah.
Show it to me.
Like, the equality, like, yeah, like.
It doesn't fucking exist.
If he's like, oh, my crypto just went up, like, this amount of points and stuff, I'm like, okay.
It doesn't exist. I don't want to hear about it. I don't believe in it.
Crypto exists less than... The stars are fucking real, okay? I can see that with my eyes. I can... Go X.
Yeah.
NASA. They're up in the sky, sir. And they turn around the Earth, and when the seasons change, what does your crypto do for me? Nothing.
It changes the fucking stock market and the price of Bitcoin or whatever.
It evokes global warming.
Which is also fake. Like, none of that's fucking real. It's all fucking made up. At least the stars we didn't put there.
Yeah, we know that's true. We didn't make it up.
So, like, just answer the fucking question. Like, just fucking tell me your fucking cancer and shut up.
During COVID, when I was, like, on Discord with JD, Joe, Mike, like, Jake.
What's Discord?
And anyways, we were in the Discord and stuff, and we'd hang out, like, I'd be doing we'd all be doing schoolwork or whatever, or, like, whoever was in school at the time or whatever, or just, like, you're hanging out in person kind of thing. So I was, like, reading everyone's, like, the pattern, like, their charts and whatever.
Okay.
And then they were like, okay, yeah, I can see that or whatever. Or, like, Joe was like, oh, like, tell me, like, who I am or whatever.
Like, it's fun to think about. You don't have to take it seriously.
They all sat through it. I mean, who knows? On the other side, they could have been looking at their phones and not giving a shit about anything. But, like, occasionally be like, hold up, go back. And,
but if you like somebody, friend or otherwise, and they think it's interesting, like, humor them. Like, you're not supposed to like everything that person likes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just humor it. Like, if someone was like...
Like, if I don't want to hear about your fantasy football game, but I'm gonna sit there and enjoy it, that's not fucking real.
It's made up. It's just another... Like, what? That's so true. I like the comparison between these Bitcoin and fantasy football. Like, it's all made up. Like, if you want to call it made up stuff, it's all made up stuff that you've just entertained yourself with. It's your hobby. It's your interest. Like,
it's that's literally all. Like, your video games.
yeah.
They don't fucking exist.
Ow.
Like, everybody has their interests, and like, if you're with somebody, or like, just even if you're on a date, right? You're on a third, fourth, whatever, first, you're on a date with someone. You're not actually dating them, but you're on a date with, like, casual date. And you're having a conversation, and she asks about your zodiac sign, and you're like, fuck, that's a deal breaker for me. Fucking
why?
Okay, but let's say it is. Fine.
Yeah.
Suck it up, talk about it, answer it, have a good date, and then say, I don't think this is going to work out. If that's really fucking a deal breaker.
But, like,
don't shit on someone for something that they like.
Yeah. If you started talking about their fantasy football league, I'm sure she would have second thoughts about you, too.
Yeah.
But, like, it's your side interest that you have with your friends, if anything, you know?
And even,
like,
even if that person is so into, like, Zodiac, like, they love it so much, they really believe in it, they make life decisions about it, whatever, that's their thing.
Yeah. Don't shit on it.
Do you have a religion, then?
Yeah.
It's basically their religion.
Thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna shit on them for that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, people do shit on other people for their religions and all this stuff, but...
Yeah, but it's not even... I feel like a lot of that hate is rooted in the way certain religions attack people, or, or how people who practice certain religions, like, take that and twist it and attack people. Whereas, like, she's not doing any... Like, or that person, I'm not trying... It's just, in my experience,
it's always
the Zodiac lover is usually a woman, and the one that shits on it is usually a man. Yeah. So that's just how I'm speaking about it right now. Yeah. In that context. But, like, she's just asking you what your sign is, bro. Like...
Chill.
It's not that serious.
That was me taking a chill pill. I've never taken into account, again... In my dating, like, when I was really into Zodiacs and stuff, I was, like, looking into it, I was like, oh my god, like, we're, like, me and my boyfriend or whatever are, like... Not compatible and stuff, but then I would also be like, oh, whatever, like, it is what it is, or whatever. Like, my mom's, I'm a Taurus, my mom's a Gemini, Patty, one of my best friends, is a Gemini, Brian's a Gemini. I get along with them great, and, like, apparently our signs aren't, like, that aligned, but... I don't know. Like,
you can't rule out an entire, like, chunk of people just because they were born in that, like, part of the year.
I like that in this discussion, like, we're going back and forth in between, like, people who just straight out, like, shit on people who do Zodiac stuff, but then also the, hypocrisy within the Zodiac community.
Oh, okay,
of, like, shitting on certain signs.
I feel like I don't know enough about signs
each
to,
sign
like,
themselves.
Make that decision.
Yeah, I don't know, like, some people just write it off because they read a chart and they're like, oh, well, those signs aren't together. Right. And I'm just like, what?
And, I know my, like, close circle of, like, friends and family. Like, I know their Zodiac sign for the most part. Like, I know my sisters, my mom, my dad. I know yours, Julia's, Emily's. Mm-hmm. Emily's. Like, but out of that, I really don't think about other people's Zodiac signs.
And who you're interacting with. And it's just, like, a funny thing, like, when you do find out someone's birthday or whatever, it's like, oh you're this? That makes sense. Like,
you're Sag? Like, that's so cool. Yeah, I heard this about them. Like, does that resonate with you or not really? Because
I mean, in my head and stuff, like, when I don't consider people, like, I don't, like, when I first meet someone, hi, I'm a Taurus, what's your sign? And stuff. Like, it's kind of nice to build a relationship with someone, and then you find out their birthday and their sign and whatever, and it's like, oh, that kind of makes sense, like, that we get along in this way, or, like, we do similar things in this fashion, or whatever. Like, most of my bosses have actually been, like, earth signs as well.
Oh,
like interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And like I said, I've had like a lot of Virgo friends and everything, which is also another Earth sign. And I don't know. Yeah, that's basically that. Yeah. But like, it's just like funny to like.
Yeah, and like I'm a fire
yeah.
sign, and I feel like I usually don't get along with other fire signs.
Yeah.
But like Emily, my best friend in Oswego, is a Leo, which is a fire sign. So like, there are obviously exceptions to that.
It works out and it doesn't work out because it's like even when it's like, oh well, all fire signs, all earth signs, all water, whatever.
It's just like one of those things that like when you think about, it, you're like, oh, I don't really have any blonde friends. That's weird. It's not that I hate blonde people. I just don't have that many blonde friends.
I was blonde at one point.
But like when you think about it, like we don't have a lot of blonde friends.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we fucking hate blonde people.
It also kind of just ties back to a vibe, though, that it's like you're attracted to people who give off the same energy as you.
Right, exactly.
Or look similar to you. Or...
Whether that's zodiac sign, the way they dress, the way they act, the way they are, their personality.
Also, though, it's like facial features. Like, you're attracted to people who kind of look similar to...
Have the same interests.
It's weird to say, but, like, your family and stuff, because, like, you see that person or whatever, and it's like, oh, like, it's comforting to see them.
Right.
Or same thing, like, if Zodiac or whatever you have a lot of... It's because maybe there's certain qualities in those Zodiac signs that you really find comfort in.
Right.
So it's just interesting stuff to discuss, and, like, there's nothing to poo-poo about it. And if you are, you're just 5 years old. And you're crying.
Exactly. Like, if I'm forced to hear about how Tom Brady fumbled something and you lost $5, like, you're gonna hear that I'm an Aries.
And that's that! I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say.
Yeah, no, I feel like we just keep going back kind of the same 3-4 points.
Yeah.
So, fucking... Comment your zodiac sign below because we're interested and we want to know.
Now I feel like we should go like over our charts for an episode.
Ooh,
we need to get Megan on here.
Yeah.
she like looked up Julia's birthday, read one thing, and then we got lost in the drunkenness of the night. But I do kind of want to go over my sign, and also, what is it? The NFI whatever, like you're like, am I a leader? Am I a this? Am I a that?
I don't know. Your birth
NFI,
chart is like,
G,
I don't know
whatever.
what that is.
No, not birth charts. Like your personality test.
Oh, just like a regular personality.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That
could be fun. We could take it. Yeah. We could take a bunch of like our love language quiz again. We could take the personality. We could look at our zodiac signs.
I think it's just fun, interesting things that like
or like a career test, like those were always fun.
Oh my god, we should do a career test. Remember doing this? That was so weird in high school, like in your junior year or whatever. They like have you take. I don't remember. I think it was like I could be like a florist or maybe like a designer. Like it was all like kind of the same things. Yeah.
Mine was like art teacher, art therapist, artist, like all of that kind of stuff.
Mine definitely, like, said, like, I remember florist designer, fashion designer, like, designer in the same, like, realm or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, that's that. You want to rate the
wine?
Yeah.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
I'm giving it a 4. I'm not a fan.
I was going to give it a...
I've been drinking it. Like, we're almost done with the bottle.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Wow, is that the lowest one you've got?
I think so.
Alright, well, anyways.
Did we yours?
Not yet, not to end it. But, well, you said a 5, I said a 4. Yeah, I guess there's really nothing else to say.
Yeah.
The bottle's cute, though.
Very cute, that's why I chose
Maybe
it.
4.5.
For the design.
For the bottle.
Yeah. Very aesthetic. Yeah, I really like the little, like, medallions on it. Mm-hmm. It gave me Islamic, like...
Yeah.
Vibes.
I like that we're trying one from different parts of the world, too.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun to do, and, get a greeter.
We should get, like, a map and, like, put pins on where we've had all wine from. That'd be fun. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. If you made it this... What?
I was just saying, a cork board? like a cork. And on that note,
thank you for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, TikTok.
Turn on the notification bell.
You're always good at that. I always forget that part.
That's like the one part. I'm like, Sam didn't say it, so I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. Don't forget, comment your zodiac signs. I want to fucking know.
We want to know what kind of people are following us.
Exactly. Maybe I'll put a poll on Instagram, like, what's your zodiac sign?
I was gonna say
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
When we put. All right. Anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers.